Oh my God. Hi. Hey, hey, what's up, guys? We're here. Darcy's grabbing a coffee. Taking my glasses off. How you guys doing today? I'm waiting for Darcy. I'm sorry, it's just me. We're sorry we missed the last two live streams. We were in the Keys. We had terrible signal, and we didn't want to make a big mess. So we didn't do them. And I hope you guys understand. We tried to post on Twitter and stuff. And today, I'm sorry, Darcy's not here yet. She's coming. She's coming. Everybody, wait. Hi guys, what's up? Hey, what's up? So. Getting a lot of comments coming through. Thank you very much, everybody. I promise Darcy's going to be here in a second. Here she comes. 3, 2, she turned on me. All right. Here's your coffee too. So I apologize that we missed the last couple live streams. Again, we're in the Keys. We're going to be talking a little bit about Line today. And we got to catch up on some great events and things that are going on. And we want to answer some questions and all kinds of stuff. Come on, Sizzle. You need to start the show. Let me get out of the way.
Hey guys, I'm only less than 2 minutes late, but I'm here.
Girls,
that's a
you know
little
girls
bit
are.
far to read, Brian. Just a little bit far.
All right, I got it.
You just squeeze it in just a tad. That's why I was saying that's kind of hard to read up there.
All right, here you go. Is this better?
Squeeze it in just a tad. Now you block it. Okay, that's better.
I can tilt it
that's
up.
way better. That's way better. That's
what
good.
If I tilt it up?
You can still see it, but it's just really tiny back there. It's all good.
How's that?
What's up, guys? How are you? Finally glad to be back in our live stream, and it's been like 2 weeks, like you said, so we do apologize for that, but that's fishing, and a lot of times we're in places where there's not a whole lot of perfect conditions when it comes to YouTube and internet and stuff like that.
We were on Big Pine. If you guys look on a map, it's shaped like this, and we were so far away. We're 10 minutes away from US 1 in the Keys, and there was no reception. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was great, but it was bad for reception.
No, like at the house we were staying at too, nobody had service either, so they couldn't even make phone
us.
calls, and it was a big mess.
It's
so
like
you had to walk out to the street to get service. So it was just not good. And
we're back now.
Yeah, and if you did see that live stream, we apologize. There was no lighting. The bugs were biting us, and it was constantly just low connection, poor connection, and so that's that.
All right.
But glad to see a lot of you guys tuning in. This is awesome. And once again, we'll be back to our regular live stream feed every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just a heads up.
Yeah, so I had posted a topic on a couple platforms, and mainly on Patreon.com. And I don't want to harp on this, but Patreon.com/Darcizzle Offshore, and we have everything in the description today, the links. Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of like Darcy's tip jar, and we have almost like a fan club, and people can donate and support Darcizzle and all this stuff. But anyway, I put in there what great ideas you guys had for some seminar type stuff tonight, and people asked about fishing line. So we're gonna go over fishing line a little bit. We have some more exciting stuff like an unboxing to do. So I don't know if you want to do that first.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we could do this unboxing really quick. I only have, after coming back from the Keys, like I said, we were there 3 weeks, so I got one box, and I haven't been doing a good job of mentioning it to you guys either, but I do have fan mail, so if you would like to send me something in the mail, that address is down in this description, so click the down arrow in this video, this live stream, and you'll see my P.O. box there. But so I got one lonely package from an awesome fan.
We got some letters too, didn't we?
Not really. Just one letter that was actually, it wasn't even a letter, but it was from a great fan of ours. But anyway,
you want to say who it was from?
What?
You want to say who it was from?
I guess it's not a letter.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Remember? Thank you to Larry. Larry, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Anyways, we gotta do this. We gotta do this.
Go in the unboxing. I messed that up, I guess.
All right, here we go. So I got one box. This one is from Rick Caranon. I think that's how you pronounce it. But you have sent me a lot of stuff in the past, so thank you so much.
Thanks, Rick.
Let's see what we got here today. I think you sent me some awesome lures before. Go ahead, shout it up while I open it.
Chat? What? What do you mean chat it up? Well, we love getting unboxing stuff. And we got a couple letters, and we appreciate that. And last time we got a lot of mail for Darcy.
For my birthday.
And we get pictures from the kids and stuff. We hang it up, right up here. So anytime the kids want to send us a picture or color a picture or anything, it's gonna go right up here.
Yeah.
So participate, have a great time.
Yeah, send us your artwork and send us stuff you want me to try on camera or not try on camera, or if there's something cool, whatever. Go ahead and send it my way. You can even just send me like a little letter, and you can have it like pre-addressed to yourself, and I can like send it back to you, no problem. I can sign something for you. So just a heads up, P.O. box down in the description below. I've got this box open now. Let's see.
Hey, Kentucky.
I'm
answering the question.
Rick sent me some awesome stuff. The Lunker Hunt frog, awesome.
We need to get back to fishing for those snakeheads.
We're gonna be using these real soon. Thank you so much.
We're talking about today, actually.
This one is like the red belly frog. That one is a sick color. I don't ever see frogs down here in this color, but it's pretty cool. And this one as well.
That's
awesome.
a nice one.
That's gonna use for snakeheads and bass and stuff over the lily pad. So I'm excited with that.
It's blowing like crazy down here. So we were talking about doing some some freshwater snakehead fishing like right away soon.
Yeah.
So that really came in handy. Thanks.
Yeah, and I just saw someone say Darcizzle t-shirts. You can get ones very similar to the ones we're currently wearing right now. It's down in the description below once again, and it says Darcizzle Offshore Apparel. You can click that. There's a whole bunch of stuff to pick from. There's a bunch of different designs on the back as well. T-shirts, long sleeves, jackets, hats, tank tops, women's, men's clothing, children's clothing. So guys, go and check that out down in the link below. And if you're interested in purchasing a Darcizzle Offshore t-shirt or apparel, any kind of gear. So yeah, that's down below as well. Check that out. Oh, I've got some more stuff in here. Oh, he's so awesome. Send me some gamblers. I always need those. This is the ghost shad color that I'm always talking about, the Big Easy. Love these things. I catch everything from freshwater bass to all kinds of saltwater fish, snook, big jacks on these nice old swim baits here. So, and then I've also got
great colors too.
Watermelon colors. So he knows from watching my videos.
Oh, these other colors.
Rick knows from watching my videos that these are the colors I need. So he totally set me up with some more.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That even reminds me. I don't know if you guys knew, but we're on Big Pine, and the owner of Gambler, Val, was down in the neighborhood, and he had us over for dinner, and that's just like a little industry information. We had a great dinner over at Val's house. What did we have? We had fish, and a big salad, and a barbecue outside. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Val, for that dinner and everything else. And
Gambler, that was awesome.
Great company. They support ladies that fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had a mutton snapper ceviche. It was so good. They had caught a big old mutton snapper while they were tarpon fishing, just like a bycatch, and it was excellent.
On a crab, right?
Excellent dinner. I'm not sure.
I think
they dropped purposely for
one. Well, anyway, there was a Bahia 100 Bridge tarpon fishing, and they caught a big mutton, and we had a nice dinner. And also, I'm going to mention Mickey Balls. Mickey Balls is the marketing guy for Gambler, and he is really one of the best bass fishing that we have fished for. So check out his YouTube channel if you want actual bass fishing information, as opposed to a bunch of kids running around playing games. I'm not saying any names.
Rick is so awesome. I'm sure Rick is watching right now, but he's totally hooked me up with everything that I use for fishing, including the matching swim bait hooks that I need, the mustad hooks that go with the Gambler swim baits. So now I'm perfectly set up. Awesome. And he also sent me some more of my favorite colors
what's in here?
for Azuris, which I'm always talking about as well. So if you don't know any better, if you don't know, I don't know any better. If you don't know, you gotta watch my videos. But I have a ton of videos where I catch huge fish on these things. I've caught a 42-inch snook on a pink Azuri just like this. He even sent me
Darcy's favorite two colors.
Yeah, these are the best colors to use for inshore saltwater fishing. You can even use them offshore trolling. Catch a bunch of fish out there on them. Caught mahi on them.
And if you, let me dive in now. If you want to buy these, the links are on most of our videos. I don't think that link is in this video, but if you go to Darcy's Amazon affiliate link,
which is down in the description below.
Down in the description below, you can buy these on Amazon, and then Yuzuri thinks we're just doing a great job, so that would really help us. And she makes a couple bucks too. So
yeah,
it's really nice.
yeah, it's like
that's not a big of a deal,
it's a couple cents because these lures are like $15 each. So it slowly adds up. So if you want to go ahead and use my Amazon Associates link down in the description below, click that. Check out these.
These are the best colors for Darcy.
And if you purchase
and this one.
And if you purchase anything on Amazon, go ahead and then I'll get like a little credit for that. So it's no cost to you, free to you, and you can support me by basically for free just by buying whatever you buy, and I'll get a couple cents from that. So thank you. Thank you, awesome Rick. I'm really stoked. Those are like
really perfect.
The perfect
That's like
baits
exactly
I
what
need.
she uses
Can't
on a
wait
daily
to use
basis.
These frogs. This is awesome. Gamblers, all my favorite lures in this box. It's awesome. And I read your letter too. Thank you so much, Rick. That's awesome. All right.
Let's answer a couple questions because we're getting a lot of comments.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of the comments. Not really questions yet, but
Let's interact a little bit. And I just want to mention that they go by really, really fast. Okay, so there's something called Super Chat. If you want us to definitely get the question, especially if like a specific fishing question or whatever, hit that Super Chat. It's like $1. No big deal for a free answer, a free fishing question, and we'll definitely get your question that way because otherwise they just go by really fast.
yeah.
So let's hit.
I'm reading. You can't. There's nothing there yet.
Oh, I can scroll it a little bit.
I know, but there's nothing from before either.
What's that
I've
big
been
long
reading
one?
it. There's nothing.
What's that one?
Well, it says, "Hey, I'm from Australia. I'm coming to Florida in November this year. Are there any charters?" It's gone.
Are there any charges? We'll tell them about charges.
I didn't know. I didn't get to read the rest of it. It's gone.
All right.
Disappeared. Sorry. Anyway, scratch that question. There it is again. Sorry, let me put my finger here. Are there any charters that do group bookings? I'm on my own and can't afford to hire the whole boat myself. Yeah.
You got to go on. If you can't afford like a private charter or like a regular offshore boat, like the ones we go on all the time, then there are a lot of, we call them drift boats or party boats. There's a ton of those around, all over around Boynton and West Palm. We even have a video on the one in Miami. What's the name of that thing? I don't know. We have a video on it.
There's a bunch of party boats, honestly.
There's a bunch. The main one we recommend around here is Living on Island Time.
Yeah, and it really just depends where you're going in Florida too. So just type in the city wherever you're going to be staying and type in type in party boats, and they should pop right up for you. And a bunch of people go on board with you, and it's a blast and a lot of fun, and it's cheap too. So you'll catch a lot of fish.
Yeah, and I just saw someone mention how's the flippy floppy doing. Now we haven't been doing a lot of trolling lately, but we love the flippy floppy. I got to tell you, if you guys mahi fish, there's a little trick where you catch a fish, you leave them in the water, and the mahi stay around, okay? That works, okay? Because they get attracted to the color and each other and all this stuff. But if you put the flippy floppy in the water, it does the same thing. I put it out there when I'm drifting, and dolphins just come up to the boat. Thing works. It's a flippy floppy from Squid Nation, all right? It's a teaser.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
One more question.
Yeah, let's do another question, and then I'm also going to be telling you guys about a coupon code that I have for my store website, darcizzleoffshore.com. I have a bunch of great stuff over there, and I'm going to give you a coupon code in like 2 minutes. So just hang on tight if you're interested. All right, question. Let's see. Can you come fishing with us in the Gulf? Wyatt said.
Well, that brings up an excellent point. We are making our first trip to Louisiana. We're going to Grand Island, Louisiana. We're going to be at Swellfest. It's a huge event, charity event. It's like June 7th to 10th or something like that. Some of you guys probably heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, and you fish, sign up for the event. They got offshore and inshore. And also that all kinds of family stuff. You don't got to fish. Go to the events, meet Darcizzle, and it's going to be awesome. The first week of June, it's a major event in Louisiana. Go ahead.
Okay. And then Kyle said, over here, I know you saw this. Where can I catch CCA redfish in Matalaca, PI area? As in, what is the exact location? As in, what is the exact location? They let me fish go. Please, I'll let you borrow the boat.
Okay, first off, fishermen don't give exact locations.
Yeah, that's like a given. Like, people should know that.
Oh, yeah, no, just give me your bait spots. No,
we're not from there either, so we have no clue.
Yes, we have videos fishing around Pine Island with fetching Southwest charters.
Yes.
Great guys, charter them, and we fished a Matalaca Bridge once. Great area. I don't think we ever caught a redfish there. We have no clue.
Yeah, I don't think we caught one fish at the bridge, but we weren't there very long.
But we didn't catch any redfish in the whole area either.
Yeah, honestly, go to your local tackle shops there. Ask the guys. They're going to know some general areas to give you. And then once they give you that general area, you just got to put your time in on the water and get it dialed in and figure out what the spot is within the spot. So you got to do the fishing yourself a lot of times. A lot of people just, they're not going to give you that spot to go to. You got to get on the water. You got to throw those baits, and you got to see what's working. So for you over there, good luck. But I don't live there, so I don't have any further information for you. But okay, so let me go ahead and give away that coupon code really quick. I have those bracelets that I'm talking about. As always, for those of you that don't know, I sell Paracord fish hook and anchor bracelets. We're wearing them right now.
What are these new things they have?
Hold on, we're wearing them right now. I've got a whole selection of different colors. I pulled them all out. They're in a big jumbled mess because they're hooks and stuff. But I've got a bunch of different colors for you to check out on the website, darcizzleoffshore.com. It's actually down in the description below, so click the down arrow, go down there, and you can see fish hook bracelets and click that link, or the anchor bracelets. I'm doing a coupon code today, which is going to last through Saturday, the 20th, May 20th. You're going to type in 3, the number 3, FOR, 4, and the number 2. So 342. It's down in the description below, the coupon code as well. So basically you get 3 bracelets for the price of 2. So if you're interested in that and want to get some bracelets for children
3 for 2.
Anything cool like that, Brian wears them. So if you're interested,
It must be cool if I wear them.
A lot of people say it's cool because he wears them. So they're an awesome little bracelet, and you can wear it as an anklet as well. So if you're interested, check that out down in the description below. I also have these that I just started making today. Brian doesn't even know
I don't even know
what
what these are.
This is a lanyard. This is a Paracord survival lanyard. And you can see there's a little snap swivel hook on the end here. It's a swivel trigger hook. And you can attach keys to it. You can attach a whole lot of different types of things. ID badges, keys, hunting calls, and any type of thing for outdoors. Whistle, you name it, you can attach it to this. It's pretty awesome. I've got the 2 colors.
If you're a real fisherman, you can attach those little nail clippers, which real fishermen use to cut fishing line. You can put that right on here.
Exactly. I've got these 2 colors on the website right now. This is black and blue, and this is a pink and a purplish color. I'm going to be adding more in the future. These are not on sale right now.
You're going to attach your girlfriend even. She's not going anywhere.
Yeah. But I just added them to the website. And also, just so you know as well, if you do end up buying one of these, this is 550 paracord, so this is military grade. And if you do it in an emergency situation, you can always unweave it and use it for a multitude of different things.
You can hold up 2 of these with that.
Fishing line, tie-up gear. There's so many awesome uses for this. And especially in an emergency, you'll be in a good position with this. It's
that
like
and your ACR PLB and you'll be all set.
Yeah, it's like 7 foot of rope. Okay, so enough of that. Sorry for boring you with that. But I thought it was pretty cool. I know a bunch of you have asked me to make tool lanyards and stuff like that, so I'm slowly getting into making lanyards. So check that out as well. And that link to the lanyards is down in the description below as well. So down below. Okay. So what's next?
What's next?
We don't have this video out yet, so you want to still go ahead and show that?
Oh yes, I will show that.
Okay, this video hasn't come out yet.
It's going to be on Saturday.
Good job, Dad. Good job, Dad.
What happened?
I can see my dad is being a moderator.
Oh yes, we have a moderator now. Get rid of that thing. There's a thing. Get rid of that sizzle. There's a bubble in front of my face. There we go. All right, so we have a moderator now, Darcy's dad, and so that's very helpful.
Yeah.
Because some guys
we're not going to dwell on this though.
Some of you make bad comments.
Yes.
Bad. All right. Okay. I just want listen. I'm gonna get a little romantic right here. She laughs when I get romantic. I am so proud of this young lady. And this is the plaque that she won for winning the Lady Angler Award in the recent Habitat for Humanity tournament in Marathon.
Yes.
Now, Habitat for Humanity charity, they build houses for people. A lot of firemen they build houses for in Marathon because, believe it or not, firemen can't afford a house in Marathon because it's the Keys. All right, it's a good job, but the Keys is rough. Anyway, they build houses for people who need them, and this organization had for a female tournament for female category, massive monetary award, $1,250, and the man's award was only like $2,000. That's unheard of, and we applaud that.
Yes.
And Darcy won, but it's nice that she won. But let me tell you, I'm talking to all the ladies out there, and hopefully, guys, maybe you can help fix this. You're not going to get respect on a boat unless you earn it. Let me tell you. I woke up with a fishing pole. I could not fish at all, and I'm a boy. They think I know how to fish. That doesn't happen with you, all right? You're a girl. I tell Darcy all the time, and so I'm sure she's tired of it, but I'm like the manager out there, and I'm always telling her, listen, you have to be up and ready to fish. You got to be the first one on the boat. You got to carry the most crap. You got to be at the pole first. You got to man your station the hardest. You cannot lay down on the beanbag. That is not what you can do, because then, no respect. So we're out there fishing for 2 days or 3 days, all these tournaments. Other guys are puking over the side. Other guys are lying down on the beanbag for a couple hours at a time. No, Darcy is at her fishing pole, when the captain says the fishing pole goes out, the fishing pole goes out immediately. When he says reel it in, he reels it in. Some other guy is lighting a cigarette on the other side of the boat. He's having a beer. He's doing whatever. All right. No, if you're a girl on a fishing boat, you, unfortunately, I'm sure you're great, but you have to earn the respect. When you get on a boat, it's a business for her. She has to be in business. That's work time for her. I'm playing games with a camera. She is working, and she works hard. And this, you know, there's a little bit of luck in fishing, okay? But she busted her butt on these tournaments and outfished and outworked the other people. And my father told me the luck is 100% preparation. She was prepared, and when the fish came, she caught the fish. All right? So that's all I'm saying. It's excellent, and it's incredible. She's really becoming a fabulous fisherman. And I know she's a great fisherman, but she's also 28 years old, and she's not a 60-year-old fisherman who's been fishing for 40 years. It's impossible, okay? But for someone fishing for 5 years, you know, offshore in salt water, I'm telling you guys, watch out. So, very proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
For her work ethic.
Yes,
okay, the
thank
fish
you.
is a product of the work.
Yes,
okay?
thank you. I'm actually pretty shocked that I even placed in this tournament and got first place nonetheless.
It's the fifth biggest fish in the whole tournament, too.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since I placed in a tournament, and I just finally am like, the statistics I feel like are so terrible with me in tournaments, but hey, I finally placed. Totally stoked. It's been like 3 years since the last time I placed in a tournament, but totally awesome. You guys are going to see all that great footage coming up in the next few days here. So I'm not going to give you too much information because you want to see what actually happened in it. But yeah, you now know that I won. But yeah, it was also just kind of like a luck of the draw too, as far as me catching the winning fish, because there were 7 people on the boat.
Yeah, right. Offshore
6 of them were all
fishing is
anglers.
a team sport.
Right,
It's a
6 of
team
them were
sport.
all anglers. Each person is basically in charge of a rod on the boat. We had 5 rods trolling, so I just happened to be on the right rod all day long and catch the winning fish on that rod. So I worked hard, we all worked hard, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I finally caught a winning fish and placed. Awesome. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that video next week. I also got one more piece of fan mail here. I just want to go ahead and mention his name is Jacob German, and he's from New York, and it's so cute. Yeah, this is really cute message. It's from Westburg, New York.
He's from Westbury, New York. Go ahead.
I just said that. Okay. Whatever. Okay, here we go. This is a really cute message from Jacob. To Darcizzle, my name is Jacob. I am 6 years old, and my sister and I are your biggest fans. I have watched almost all of your videos. Love, Jacob. I've watched almost all of your videos. Love, Jacob. This cute little message that he that he cut out, and he's super cute too. I have a little picture of him as well. He's a super cute little boy. That's awesome. I love getting fan mail, especially from the little kids, the little anglers, the boys and the girls. It's just so awesome to know that I'm like inspiring all these children to go fishing, and they love my videos. It's so awesome. I feel so good. So that just went up on the wall. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for being one of my biggest fans and watching almost all of my videos.
I would like you to watch all of the videos. All
There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit. All right, awesome. So that's the last piece of fan mail. If you're interested in sending me fan mail, once again, my address is down in the description below, my P.O. box. So check that out. If you have something cool to send me, go ahead. All right. So what's next?
Let me do the actual seminar part real quick. And I don't know how many of you guys. I know a lot of our readers or viewers are new at fishing and maybe don't know everything. But we try and do like the basics around here. And today I'm going to do fishing line. I mentioned before Patreon.com, and also you guys may have heard that with YouTube ad issues. These YouTubers.
Happy birthday, Arnold. His birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Feel free to interrupt with. I like the comments, so interrupt whenever you want.
Yeah, no problem.
But anyway, so YouTube earnings are down, and this is one way that one of the main ways that Darcy makes money is on this Patreon.com, and that's if people want to support her more individually and get exclusive comment. They get the videos first, pictures first, and we have a little bit closer relationship with them because it's a smaller platform. Okay, so
that's pretty cool. Sorry, that's pretty cool that you found me from Addictive Fishing. He was watching Addictive Fishing's channel on YouTube, and then he found my channel. I was on Addictive Fishing like 2 years ago, but that's very cool you finally found me because I'm a real hardcore angler down here in Florida, just like Blair. So thanks for following and subscribing.
Great. So Anyway, check out the Patreon.com if you want to get a little more involved with Darcy and that kind of thing. It's like you can do $1 a month. It's like a tip jar, but no big deal. Anyway, they suggested that we do line, so I'm doing line. 3 types of line basically. Well, mostly 2. Monofilament, right, and braid. All right. I'm gonna go pretty quick because it's a little boring. And if there's any questions, Darcy's gonna read them.
Yep.
This is a big spool of mono. Okay. We use mostly. We don't really have any sort of sponsor for mono. I honestly don't see any huge difference between the monos, but whatever. For most of our trolling rods, we're using 20-pound mono, and sometimes on heavier stuff, it goes up to 30. But the standard one around here in most trolling in Southeast Florida is 20. You can catch dolphin on that. You can catch a sailfish on that. You can catch a kingfish on that. No problem, right? And you can catch a wahoo on that. We know a guy in the Bahamas who catches 100-pound wahoos on TLD 15s with 20-pound line. All right, so it's no problem. It usually breaks much higher than that anyway. All right, monofilament. If you're a beginner, you're going to use monofilament. All right, it doesn't tangle that hard, and it's cheap as heck, and you're going to mess it all up. And so you're going to use mono. That's what you're going to start with on your spinning reels and everything else. Go ahead.
One person just asked, Buddy said, how much can I donate on Patreon? That's solely up to you, Buddy. Once you get on Patreon.com and you're on my page and you go to the place to sign up, you can put in any dollar amount you want. You can start with $1. That would be great.
$1 is awesome.
So just so you know, any amount you want.
Yeah, and just to mention more on that is there's levels like $1, $5, 10, or whatever, and for each one, like there's different rewards that Darcy gives. Like I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but like $1 might be like follow on Twitter and you get access to the exclusive feed. $10 might include a calendar, whatever it is. Okay, there's little levels in there. You go on there and you check it out.
Yes, and Patreon is monthly, but basically you can set it up to your own personal preference and how you would like the money deducted out of your account. But basically, it is monthly, but I even believe you have the option to just do like a one-time donation and not even sign up for the monthly payments. So you can honestly just go on there and type in what you would like, and there's basically different methods for the ways that the money gets processed. So I think you can even change the date now as to what date you would like it. But it's normally on the first of the month every month. And once again, like I said, I believe you can even just click you don't even want to do monthly. You could just do a one-time type deal
also,
as well.
I would add, if you want to do a one-time donation, like right now, you can hit that super chat,
yes,
and you can get Darcy $1.
Yes, you can also do it that way instead of going through Patreon.
It'll also get you a comment on top.
Yeah, if you do it through super chat right here through this video and do a donation that way, I'll get a little, a little notification that you did that, and that's also one time, and that money goes directly to us. That doesn't go to YouTube.
Right, very important. It doesn't go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Right, let's get back to the line.
Okay.
All right. The other thing about mono, it's cheap and also stretches. Okay, so that's why we use it for trolling, because the fish, you're trolling along, you're going some sort of speed, the fish whacks it, you want a little stretch in there like a shock absorber. Okay, so that's mostly what you're going to use. Okay. Next thing is braid. What's the big deal with braid? Everyone's always talking about braid, right? Okay. It's super thin, so you can put pack a lot of line on your reel, so you have more line capacity. Okay, and being it's so thin, you can also make it. You can usually put stronger. Like I don't know, there's not exact science, but like 50-pound braid might be the same diameter as 20-pound mono.
Right. So
you can get more line on your reel at a higher pound test, and people love that. Right. And also, it has some a little additional. You can use that for additional abrasion resistance. So when you're going to use this braid stuff, first off, it tangles like crazy. So if you're a beginner, you probably don't want to have it too much. All right. The bass guys have it, and bottom fishermen love to use it, and jiggers, because it doesn't stretch. Braid does not stretch. Braid is, a bunch of lines braided together, right? 7 or 4 braids put together, whatever it is. Well, there's a good example. We use tough line braid.
Tough line.
2 of the main ones is...
Let me cut in really quick.
No.
Adrian just asked about my fish hook and anchor bracelets for children. And yes, I do have sizes for children. What you need to do is when you go to place your order, there is a note to seller section down in basically right there when you're placing your order. Just type in there whatever bracelets they are. Tell me that they're for a child. They actually have smaller hooks too. They're not on my website currently, but I have smaller hooks that are about half the size of these, and you can see them on my wrist right here. Just make a note for me, say that you would like a smaller hook and that you would like a smaller sized bracelet for a 5-year-old or however old the child is. So just make sure you leave that down in the note to seller section, and I'll be able to take care of that for you, Adrian. Thank you.
All right, so the braid we use is Tough Line Braid. Darcy is sponsored by Tough Line Braid. And they have the main two, just as an example, I talked about the different strands, is Force. That's 4 strands looped together, so that's a little bit rougher braid.
Right.
And you can cut through like vegetation and stuff like that with that, right?
Great for bass fishing.
Your bass guys,
Flipping,
right? For flipping and pitching through the mats, right?
Really great.
And the main one we use for regular casting is this Diamond 8. Again, that's 8 strands, right? Braided together, okay? And that's a little bit smoother, like, and better for casting. So you get a little bit further cast, and it goes through the guides a little bit smoother. But you can have all different types of braid, and you can, different types, whatever you like. And I will mention, and I don't like to say this too much, but this Tough Line company is a real American company. They really make the braid. I know everyone talks about Paracord this and Paracord that. But,
Spider wire this, spider wire that.
Yeah, whatever. The Paracord guy used to work here. Okay, that's where he got his start. And if you go on their website, the parent company is Western Filament. They make braid and these whatever threads or whatever for like NASA and the Army. And all this stuff. So they have higher, like these standards that are way up here that like no one else is approved for. So it's a good company.
Right.
I'm just telling it.
And we even watched like the process go down on how the braid is made too at the ICAST convention last year, and it's so cool and how intricate it is and how fast these machines move to create this braid.
So they make make the braid.
It's really cool.
Put
Actually,
your name
that's in one of our videos from last year. If you did see it or
that's
did not.
from the ICAST video.
Yeah, ICAST.
Right. So anyway,
behind the scenes is the title.
Right. So when are you going to use braid? You're going to use braid when you want to have a very specific feel on that line. Like Darcy loves it bottom fishing. You can feel everything that's going on. You can feel the weight hitting the bottom, jigging maybe. Okay. You can use it to extend how much line you have in your reel. A lot of people will put, say if your your reel only holds 200 yards of mono we're talking about.
You're gonna have to go to toughline.com for prices because
we're not doing
they have
prices
small,
today.
medium-sized ones, big, fulls.
Is this on Amazon?
Check it out. Yeah, also on Amazon as well.
Use our Amazon
check it out,
link.
Tough Line, but we don't know their actual prices. I
They have
don't
a
work
million
for them.
different spools and sizes, and this is only 2 of the ones they make.
Yeah, this is their tiny spool. So
they make it for downriggers.
Yeah.
They make it for all kinds of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you're also going to use braid as a backing. Like again, say your reel takes 200 yards. You can put 100 yards on mono if you want, and then instead of 100 yards of mono, another 100 yards of mono. You may be able to put 200 yards of braid. So a lot of guys offshore, especially, are increasing, how much capacity or how much line they have on the same reel. So it's quite helpful for that. And the last thing is
Tough Line does not have fluorocarbon, but they do have wire that they make. So yeah, you gotta check out their website. Thank you, Charlie Alvatar. What about leaders for braided line?
Good question.
With a $5 donation. Thank you
very
so
much. So, being that you've done that nice donation, your question came right to the top.
Yes.
Here you go. We use Tsunami fluorocarbon. Okay, you guys probably heard of Tsunami, especially if you're up in New York. They made some great rods, and Darcy's sponsored by them for a long time. Okay, now what's the difference with fluorocarbon? Fluorocarbon is sort of like mono, but it doesn't
less
stretch.
Stretchier.
It doesn't less stretchier. More tastier. It doesn't stretch. It has much better abrasion resistance. And the trick, theoretically, they say
fish can't see.
The fish can't see it. Okay, so it's more of a sneaky approach, and you're gonna get. The idea is you get more bites. So people really like it. Okay, it's expensive as heck though. Okay,
yes.
Tsunami is reasonable, but it's way more expensive than braid or mono. So we use the.
There's even sometimes when we're like, snapper fishing on the bottom where instead of using, fluorocarbon, we will use mono. We'll use, 20 to 30 pounds of mono, tie that on, and instead of going through expensive fluorocarbon on a 20-foot leader.
Right.
So you can also do that as well, but you're just going to have a lot more stretch. You're going to have a lot more stretch on that mono when you're fighting a fish, which is not a big issue. It's just, if you want to save a little couple extra bucks, mono works just the same as fluoro in that kind of sense.
Right. Now you're gonna want to use the fluorocarbon when you need to worry about abrasion resistance, like that's around docks and stuff like that. And also, again, when it's really clear water. Okay. Now, if it's dirty water, it's not gonna make any big difference about the leader because the fish aren't gonna see it anyway. So in that case, we always carry like 2 of these little spools. This is Pink Andy, which is pretty much the most invisible mono you can have. And we carry a big 50-pound spool like this. This is the end of my 50. And you just put it in this thing, it's nice and easy. And also a 20. Now, you can do a lot with a big spool of this with 20 pound and another 50. I mean, you can use it for all kinds of different purposes. And you're going to save a ton of money on fluorocarbon for all those circumstances where you might not need the fluorocarbon. Like when the water's dirty, when you have fish that will bite anything anyway, right? You don't need fluorocarbon for a Jack Crevalle, right? You use some 50-pound mono.
And there's even sometimes where we're like jigging and we've tied our jig directly to the braid. And there's fish sometimes where they're so aggressive that that line doesn't even bother them. They don't even see the braid or whatever the reason is. You can catch fish that way too. But I mean, we, 99% of the time we're always using our fluorocarbon. And then, yeah, we also use the mono for bottom fishing. But I do like the fluorocarbon. I use that quite a bit. And it just depends what fish you're going after. The sizes all depend on the fish. So, a lot of times I like to tackle down when I'm bottom fishing or any kind of fishing in general because I'm looking for that bite. I don't want to start with 60 or 80 pound fluorocarbon leader. For example, even with tarpon fishing, if you guys saw the videos the last couple weeks, a lot of the guys at the bridge were using 80 pound fluorocarbon. That is some thick fluoro. And a lot of times those guys weren't getting any bites all day long. So what do? We started with 60. The first day we went tarpon fishing, we actually didn't even catch a fish. So we kind of decided the next day we're going to tackle down even further. We're going to go down to 40. We went down to 40. Sure enough, we went 3 for 3 on tarpon, and we caught every single one. And each one ended up breaking. 2 of them broke off right by the side of the boat. But that's the price you pay with the fluoro. But we got the fish basically landed. We got them both side, and it was awesome. So a lot of times you just gotta think smarter than other fishermen. Tackle down a little bit. See what happens. You never know. If you
She
get cut off,
tackling down. She tackles down all the time.
Yeah.
And does great.
Yeah, and if you get cut off, you know what? Then go back up. But at least you knew that you got the bite on that whatever fluoro that was, and then you can tackle back up. But I do that all the time, and it works great. I caught my biggest mutton ever on like 20 pound fluoro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can catch a 5 or 8 pound mutton in Palm Beach on 20 pound or 30 pound fluoro. You don't need to start with 40. Trust me, all the time.
Yeah, I don't even fish with 40 on the bottom anymore, unless I'm getting severe cutoffs or I'm getting broken off by big fish, groupers or something. So yeah, pretty cool. All right,
what else?
So does that end the braid section? Braid versus
have any line questions on there? I don't want to make a big thing about it because it's kind of a simple subject.
Yeah,
and I don't want to bore everybody.
40 minutes in.
About 40 minutes in. Any questions on anything? Line?
Yep. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and
you want to know what this is? Look what I got.
Questions this way.
You guys been talking about the drone a lot, and I've got the virtual reality headset, and we're going to be doing some serious droning.
Braid to fluorocarbon knot.
Uni to uni. You're gonna double up the braid. All right, you're gonna double it up with some sort of a loop. Lots of makes a big loop. You can do a bimini. Don't go crazy. A spider hitch, even a double overhand on the braid. So you're gonna double it up so it doesn't slip because it's much thinner than the mono, right? Remember? And then you can do a uni to uni.
Yep.
No problem.
Yep, I do it all the time. All the time. That's
3 wraps on the mono and like 5 or 6 on the braid.
It's basically my go-to. But after but wrapping your braid around your hands does get into your skin and cut you open. And
if you're fancy, you can do the FG knot.
But
there's some good tutorials on the FG knot. That's a great knot. I never had enough time to tie it on the boat.
2 people have asked, what's the best freshwater braid to use, line to use?
Tough line.
George Anthony just donated $5.
Thanks, George.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, with the bass, with the specific question that a lot of us personal preference, and a lot of these guys get all crazy about what bait. I know a lot of crankbait guys like to use fluorocarbon line on the whole spool, and then some things are good for mono, like I don't even know. I'm not a great bass fisherman, but I know you want to use like 50 or even 80 pound braid when you're punching through those mats in Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah.
So it depends, man. We use a lot of 20 pound braid on our bass reels, kind of as a default.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And we're not crazy bass fishermen either, so
it's pretty normal, 20 pound braid.
Yeah, we stick with 20. Probably want to go higher for flipping and pitching. I know a lot of guys that like to use straight 60 or straight 80 for flipping and pitching. I do know some people that do that.
Yeah, they go
but yeah. So, anyways, do you guys have any more questions related to braid versus mono and all that? Let's see. What is your favorite lure in freshwater? I like gamblers, man.
Gambler, you just swimmer. They work great in freshwater and a worm.
Gamblers, check them out. Gambler lures. This is a big easy. They also make just the regular easy and a little easy, which is like a little 2-inch swim bait, and that thing works great. The peacock bass and largemouth bass, love it. And I also want to mention too that for those of you who are just tuning in or didn't know, but I am doing a little coupon code at my store, which is down in the description below. You can get my Paracord fish hook and anchor bracelets. Brian's wearing some down in the description. You can click that, the fish hook or the anchor ones. I'm doing the coupon code, which is 342, the number 3, FOR, the number 2, which means you can get 3 basically 3 bracelets for the price of 2, as
Yeah.
long as you use that coupon code. And once again, that coupon code is down in the description below. That ends on Saturday.
What's that on your neck?
If you have any kids, hold on. If you have any kids that you would like to buy bracelets for, please leave a note to seller in the note to seller section and let me know it's for a child. I'll make the bracelet a little smaller so they fit a child and not an adult. And then also what I'm wearing on my neck, this is a Paracord survival lanyard. I just started making these, so this is like brand new in my store. Thought I'd try it out. A few of you have asked me to make lanyards for tools and lanyards for knives and cool things like that. So I'm just getting started. This is one that you can use for keychains, for whistles, for lots of stuff. You can use it for, I'm drawing
Nail
a blank right
clippers.
now. Nail clippers to cut your line with when you're offshore.
You can attach yourself to your girlfriend.
Hunting calls, key fobs, you name it, you can attach it, ID badges to it. That's really cool. And you can check that down in the description below. You can even just click the fish hook bracelets and click to go to my store and you'll see them there as well. But yeah, I just started selling these. I got 2 so far, pink and a blue one that Brian's wearing. So pretty cool if you're interested. All right, what else here? We are now
I want to answer some questions.
40 minutes in. There hasn't been a whole lot of questions. Everyone's just saying hi pretty much. Is your boat metal?
Our little boat is aluminum, yes.
All right, I'll read them.
We've never been to South Carolina,
Don't
sorry.
read.
I'm doing it.
I'll do it, Brian. You can't see that.
I can see.
It's all good. You're not
I can see the
looking at
questions.
people. He's like staring hardcore.
I'm gonna put my glasses
Comments,
on.
You can't see it. Awesome channel. Grouper catch and cook future in a video in the future.
We have a lot of grouper catching videos from the West Coast.
Catch
Check
and
them out.
cook.
You catch them, and then we have cooking videos too. It's the same. We use the same recipe for everything.
What is your personal best bass? An 8-pounder, which is I have a video on as well.
Never been to Panama City.
All right, I can read it.
I got in
Both
trouble.
of us reading is silly. Yes, with the 70 horsepower on the back. Yes, that thing flies. We go 20 knots, no problem. Our boat
40, I
is
think it was 40.
no, but our boat is very light. It's probably like 500 pounds. If we get it on the trailer like incorrectly, sideways a little bit, Brian just lifts it and it like sets it.
Doesn't
back
make the
in
boat
there.
light, it makes me
It's
strong.
super light, super light. But we are gonna be, I don't know. I think we're gonna be looking for new boats here in the near future.
Yes.
Hopefully. I think that boat we realized when we went tarpon fishing, that wasn't the right boat for tarpon fishing. It has no gunnels on the side and it makes it really difficult to target any big fish.
You put the braid on first.
Pretty much. Any good tips for kingfish? What is your personal best grouper?
We have a lot of kingfish videos, man. Check them out. I mean, a tip for kingfish, that could be anything. If you want to catch little ones, use a spoon. If you want to catch big ones, use big runners on a kingfish rig.
Yeah.
That's the tip.
Hey Dallas, I'm a paracord weaver. I would like to send you 100-foot bag.
Email us, please.
Yeah, email us or the PO box is down in the description below. You check that out too. Watching for Puerto Rico. Hi Evelyn, thanks for watching. I hear that the braid will spin on the reel. No, tell them how to do it. The backing. The braid will spin on the reel.
Oh, like when you put it on first?
That's what these talk
Like
about.
when you initially
Sure.
put it on the thing? A lot of reels have either rubber there now or a little knob you tie it to. Otherwise, you just put a little piece of tape around there.
Are you going to do any more lobster fishing videos? Hopefully this year, yes. I'm looking forward to it. Last year, we kind of never got it done. My dad got sick, and so we had a lot of family things going on, and we never planned it last year. But we're looking forward to doing it this year for sure. Hopefully we'll get out there, and maybe even for mini season. We normally don't do that. It's too crazy out there, but we'll see. Definitely get some lobster videos your way.
We're doing crabbing this year, too. We just bought crab traps.
Yeah, well, that's like 6 months away, but yeah, we're prepared for stone crabs
So-
this year, officially. We wanted to do it last year, and we finally got the crabs and all the great stuff we need down in the Keys. So
Our
that
big
was
boat
awesome.
is 25 foot. We have a video on it. Check it out.
All right, this one said, do you use bottom shots of mono or top shots on the top of the braid with mono for conventional reels?
You would use a top shot of mono. By conventional, I'm not sure what that means. I assume you're trolling. It depends on what you're doing with your conventional reels. That's like saying, what tires you put on your car. I don't know what the heck you're doing. But typically, you're going to put the braid
Thank you,
first
Trev
and then mono
Cornwall,
on
for a
top.
$5 donation. You're awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Trev.
Trev. You're the best.
He's from across the pond.
Yes, yes, he is.
Thank you very much, Trev.
You look like that girl in that Tangled Disney movie. That's funny.
Me?
I don't think I saw that, but I think I know the character you're talking about. That's funny. Have you targeted big sharks? Yes, they're in our recent video, guys. Check out our, what?
We have videos on that.
Yeah, we even have a playlist named Shark Videos, and you can
Yeah,
check
that's
that out. I
social
caught a 500-pound bull shark. I mean, you gotta check out these videos, guys. I even have one
Yeah, we
where
have
I
a lot
get
of
dragged
videos.
around on the boat by a huge bull shark because the drag was set
We
too
just
high.
posted a shark video like 2 days
I almost
ago.
went in the boat twice, so basically out of the water twice, overboard.
He
And
might
that
have-
video has 8 million
He
views.
might have missed it. It only has 8.5 million views. I understand.
Stop. I'm just saying, there's a lot of new people that don't know.
There you go.
So you guys need to check out our playlist, check out our videos. We have over 350 videos with a ton of different fish in there. So if you're looking for a specific fish or a specific type of fishing, type it in and it'll pop up. George Anthony, he did a $2 donation. Can I get a shout out to Seabass for his birthday?
Happy birthday, Seabass.
Shout out. Happy birthday, Seabass.
Way to go, Seabass.
Come on up,
Happy
follow
birthday.
your dream, keep on catching. Awesome. Thank you. All right, we're 45 minutes in now. All right, so excited when you catch mutton. I get very excited when I catch
loves to
any
catch mutton.
fish, but I love
She
to
really
catch
loves
mutton
mutton.
snapper, especially that one in 17 feet of water. I was like ecstatic because it's very rare to catch a mutton in 15 feet of water.
recent video.
I've never ever done that ever, so that's a very, very, very cool catch. So I was totally stoked with that. I wasn't planning to catch a mutton.
Your dad's killing these.
All right, yeah, he is. So many birthdays. I
Who's
actually
that?
have one tomorrow. It says Red Bassin.
It looks like he's looking for a shout out.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
All right, how long do you want to do this?
I guess let's wrap it up.
All right, 5 minutes or is it going to be an hour?
Let's do 2 more questions.
All right, let's do 2 more questions. We're getting a little long here. Sorry I've been here so
45
long.
minutes.
But yeah, and usually people don't watch this video after we're gone because they see 45 minutes.
What pound? Okay,
So now
on the
they
trolling
click it.
reels, we typically, for normal regular trolling here in Southeast Florida, for mahi, kingfish, sailfish, whatever, we put 20-pound mono on our lines. That's
Yep.
pretty standard around here. Like for kite fishing, 20 pound.
A fish that you go braid only for? I mean,
It's not really a fish, it's the
not
type of
fish.
fishing.
Right, it's
all right?
what you're doing with, what type of fishing you're doing. So bottom fishing, I strictly fish with braid. Strictly, that's it. I can really feel what's going on down there, and like you said, it cuts through the waters very nicely to where it gets right to the bottom, and the mono basically makes a big belly in the line.
It's thicker.
And it's thicker, and it's just, you can't feel anything that's going on down there. So you can feel it when your weight hits. You can feel the fish biting. You could really just feel like the contour down there and what's going on with your bait. So
Great
I
for bottom fish.
highly recommend braid. It's freaking awesome, especially for jigging too. Jigging is great as well. Braid, using the braid for jigging because you could get right down to that wreck, wherever the structure is, you can get right down there and jig those fish up. So yeah, definitely recommend that. Okay. So what about fluoro? Well,
about
we
fluoro?
did
You
talk
gotta-
about
you gotta
that.
be a little more specific.
Well, we did talk about that. If you're just tuning in, you're gonna have to watch this live stream in a little bit because we just went over all the
Yeah, if you ask me the
fluorocarbon.
question, it'll be help.
Yeah,
Right
we
here.
just went over all of the fluoro. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and click that.
One more question.
After we're done with this live stream, it'll be up. The video with your dad was great. Yes, it was awesome. There's 3 videos in a row with my dad. So the last 3 videos. So if you guys want to check that out, my dad caught his first tarpon ever, which was amazing. His bucket list fish, never caught one in his life. His biggest fish of his life as well. And you can watch me basically coach him, and he did a great job. He brought in this fish so fast. So, and then we also have the ones on the backcountry and flats fishing. So check that out. All right. So
Someone asked about troll speed, which was one of my favorite subjects. Troll speed, I don't know what bait you're trolling or what you're trolling for, so I can't answer a specific question on troll speed. You're going to troll whatever speed is necessary so that your baits look beautiful and perfectly swimming, okay? I don't know what speed that is. It depends on the current, the tide, the waves, everything else, what bait you're pulling, whether you're pulling a dead bait, a live bait, a lure, what kind of lure, a fast lure, a slow lure, all right? So whatever it is, that your baits look wonderful, all right? Generally speaking, for live baits, it's going to be like 1 knot or 2 knots. Regular trolling.
Thank you, Good Times, for the $2 donation. He said, say hi to the foster girls. They love you guys. Hey, foster girls. What's up? Thank you for watching. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And also, somebody just asked real quick. I saw the comment. He said, can we watch this video at a later time? The answer is, of course you can. This is on YouTube, so just like all of our other videos, they're going to be there for the lifetime, forever, how long they're going to be there. So you can watch all my videos at any time you want, including this live stream. As soon as we're done with this, it's going to take like 5 minutes to upload with YouTube, 5-10 minutes, and then it'll be good to go. You can watch it whenever time you want. So yes, it's going to be on my channel. All right. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. People are saying bye. Bye, Nicholas. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you guys so much for your support once again. It's awesome. And send me some fan mail so I can do some more unboxings for you guys. I love doing the unboxings. And yeah, so we'll be back once again next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our next live stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it.
Okay. I feel like I didn't answer all the trolling speed question.
Go ahead, finish your trolling speed question.
The guy has. All right, again, for trolling speed, generally speaking, whatever bait you're pulling, it's going to be swimming perfectly. So generally you want to pull somewhat baits that all pull in the same speed, right? Okay, live bait. That means you have a live runner or a live goggle eye out there. You're going to be doing like 1 knot or 2 knots. Anything over that thing is going to drown and die or spin and die, all right? Regular trolling with dead bait. That means you have ballyhoo out there with some sort of hat on, we call them, like a chugger or something. You're going to be doing like 4 to 6 knots maybe, something like that. Again, doesn't matter. You're going to put all your baits out, make sure they're looking perfect, and that's how fast you're going to go. I don't care how fast you're going. I care that your baits look good. If you want to troll all lures around, you know, you're marlin fishing or just trolling all lures, whole set of black barts if you fancy, you're going to be able to go faster. You're going to go up to like, I don't know, up to 8 or 10 knots if you really want to cover some ground. And then of course, it's high-speed trolling. You're doing 14 knots with special lures. All right. So again, don't worry so much about the speed. Worry about how your baits look. The speed is irrelevant. All right. Within the range of how your baits look, the 1 or 2 knots, you know, you can fluctuate a little bit. But that's also why you turn. Okay. When you're trolling, you're always turning a lot, so the baits are going up and down, front and like this. All right. You're not going to use the same retrieve on your spinning reel all day long. Medium retrieve at 3 knots. No. You can try different things just like on your boat. You're going to do a little, you do this, you're going to try different speeds. That's it.
Everyone's dropping out. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week. And thank you for your support. If you're interested in any of the stuff I talked about, description, click the description below. There's a bunch of great links, coupon codes, great stuff down there for you guys to check out if you're interested. And yeah, thank you again. We'll be back, guys. Until next time, follow your dream and keep on catching. I
love that.
Our live stream.